Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Folklore. In the last part, we defeated the Folklore after searching like 20 minutes for the book page that we never found. So we just went ahead and just bitch slapped it when, we figured out how to do it. So as we defeated it, we ended up in the Hinge as per last time we defeated the Folklore. So let's see what we have to talk about. What is this place? It looks just like the Hinge in the village. This is our home, created by Levaine's thoughts. Do you know how to open this? You need to make an offering of a medallion. I already did, in the ruins up above. Now that you have passed through the netherworld, the medallion has metamorphosed. Is that how you say it? I thought it was metamorphosized. So it's metamorphosed. Interesting. In ancient times, those with messengers' permissions were able to go inside the dolmen this way. So now it's become the silver medallion instead of brass. Shing! Sparkle, sparkle. And with that, the dolmen has opened, and we can go inside the Hinge. Well, in the netherworld, at least. This land is the place we call our home. No messenger has ever made it this far. Ellen is really amazing. What power she has. She has the potential to become as powerful as the high priestesses of the ancients. She may even be the one to defeat Barrow, the evil eye who protects the entrance to the core. And reach the twin trees. You seem scared about that. I can't believe that humans like that could take over the real world. We'll need to change things here. If the secret of death is not maintained, then humans will engage in slaughter. The vein is our treasure. We can't let her fall into other hands. We must protect her. We will hide in her sanctuary. Ah, Levain, please go safely to the twin trees. You must change the real world. And enter we do. And go inside we do. And we're in the sanctuary where Levain sits. Well, stands. And now you must return to the village. What is this place? A world that you created, you say? This is my home. We were the original natives of the earth, but we were destroyed by the humans who came after us. I am the last, one of the last messengers. Long ago, ancestors of humans mingled with our clan and shared knowledge of the netherworld. Those humans who knew of the netherworld neglected their lives in their own world. Sorry about that little sound at the end of that, that was weird. And continued with their ways and massacres, almost as if they welcomed death. And so, after a time, our tribes were wiped out by the humans. I was protected by friends and escaped to the netherworld. 5,000 years ago, I was in the netherworld core. I thrust my spear into one of the twin trees, all so that humans would not repeat the same mistake. What are the twin trees? It is they that created the bond between souls in the netherworld and the real world. It is because they exist that the netherworld is affected by the real world. But the thrust of my spear reduced the effect of your world to a minimum. As a result of that, humans lost their ability to live without fearing death. They created their current civilization as a way to conquer their own weakness. Even under the yoke of fear of death, humans developed their reason and compassion. They are not yet, but they are close. I know that a world filled with benevolence is at hand. You're expecting humans to bring that about? Humans took my tribe from me, but I do not blame them. Guess I gotta talk to Balgay here? Now, with your pardon, I shall excuse myself. And I guess if I touch the door... Oh. We're being stormed by the fairies! Humans view their lives within the paradigm of mortality. For generations they have created legacies affirming their existence. The ephemerality of the life makes it precious. Our people, in contrast, were assured of peace in death and created nothing. Only mortal men are driven to create things eternal. That was a mouthful. Keats. May I ask, how is the world now? Not bad. We are immature for certain, but we make share of our discoveries, and when we do, we feel alive. Our vitality is... I don't know what he just said. Levane, what you did long ago was not wrong. Excuse me. Please allow me to greet the guests. Go to the village. Don't go over the top. And so Levane is of another race. Yay! Back here again, eh? I wonder if the hint in the village can be open like the one in the endless corridor. I'll just go and see. The hag might be there. Right. The hag. Oh. What's up? I want to talk to you. What you doing? Have you seen Ellen? The medallion, it's changing. I can't believe it. It's just like in the legends. What? You've been allowed into the divine sanctuary? No, just a chemical reaction on its metallic surface. It's an amazing device, but not a spiritual one. I'll have to look more closely into it. Those ancient tribes had a civilization far more advanced than we had imagined. You liar! Keep saying that you don't believe in the afterworld, and look at all the freaking stuff that happens. I mean, really. Oh, I have to come at night. Well, damn it. I gotta go. Guess I gotta go sleep. Let us go and sleep in this freaking. I can't believe that Ellen gets the nice place and we get this like fucking little rock cabin thing. So unfair. Oh. And I sleep on a freaking couch. Rest. And now it's nighttime. Let's go, Keats. To the hinge. And to see what is underneath it. What could be underneath it, I wonder indeed. I hope it's a Subway, because I could really go for some Subway right now. Yum yum Subway. But I'm gonna assume that it's not a Subway. So, what else could it be? Could be another dead body. That's probably a good guess right there. Silver medallion. Mountain full of gold. That's typically what happens in stories, right? Yeah, it's happening again. Shing! Sparkle, sparkle. And the entrance is open. Let's go confront the hag. Or whatever is actually in here. What could be happening, I wonder? I expected to find the hag hiding here. Ooh. The knife that was used against Dr. Lester? The hag has been here recently. I like how he knows that it was the knife used against Dr. Lester. What's this? Ellen? Could she be the next target? Or is she part of the mystery? Interesting. That was very interesting. So, yeah, that's the end of Keith's story. Oh, good times. So, I guess we can save this here, since we don't need a new save right at this moment. And as we do have a little bit longer on the video, I'm just gonna start up right again with... which side do I want to go for? Yeah, I want Ellen. I'll start with Ellen again. I really should like do some karma grinding on Keats, but for now I'm just gonna keep going with the story, and yeah, we can leave karma grinding for later. Chapter 5, Guilt. This is my conclusion. Each time you see these dreams, you uncover deeply hidden memories. The mementos are just what trigger your subconscious. Now, let's try to explore your past. Cecilia, you were in this village when you were 5. Do you remember? Yes, I loved it here. People are smiling at me. Was the boy brought to the clinic? Yes, you mean Herv. He was so very gentle. He liked reading books. He taught me so many things. Herv! Herv has an incurable disease. Calm down. What next? What did you do? I heard about the fairies. If I pray for 9 days, Herv will be saved. So I did just that. I prayed each day. That would save him? And what happened on the final day? The final day. Samhain! Yes, it all happened on that night. What? What happened? I'm sorry, I must have fainted. What is it? Did I say something wrong? Have a rest today. Wait! I must see for myself. Show me the video. No! Well, I mean, you can hardly see it anyway. You just need some rest. You're mentally exhausted. Please. Okay? Please let me see the video. Please? Pretty please? Well, fine. Be a dick about it. All I want to do is see the video. What did I talk about? I must see the video. At night, people stay in the church. They are not in their rooms. Oh, so now you're gonna be breaking and entering, Ellen? Now maybe I see why people want you out of this village. If you would have never came back, people wouldn't have died. Ellen's hut. Oh, I didn't mean to go to the diary. I meant to go to the bed so we can sleep. rest. Have a good night. And now it's time to go breaking and entering. Yay for stealing. What will be on the video though, Ellen? Mwahahaha. I don't know. So, but it will be in here. And he just so happens to leave his door unlocked, of course. Acquired handy video. I can view it by connecting it to a television. Well, no shit, Ellen. I did not. How? I had no idea. I had no idea. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be an actual cutscene? Sweet.
I remember it clearly. On the day of Samhain, the fire festival, I walked off alone.
Where to?
The Dolmen tomb.
The Dolmen? Why?
I used to go to the ruins each night to say a prayer.
Was anything different about that night?
The entrance of the Dolmen.
I was so off on his voice.
I went inside. I felt drawn to the tomb.
Were you not afraid?
Although I could kind of see it.
I was, but I felt like I had to go in.
In her voice, I just don't. I don't know.
Can you remember? What was it that you saw inside there? Try to stay calm. You set foot inside the ruins. And then?
I saw something in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was the old bones of some animal. But it was a fairy.
You saw a fairy?
No, it couldn't have been. Fairies don't really exist, do they?
Oh, Ellen, you know what you saw.
Well, that's what most adults would say. And unfortunately, I would have to agree with them. So, let's review what you've told me. You spotted something. It appeared to be a fairy. But on further inspection, it was no such thing. But if it was not a fairy, then what gave you such alarm?
I don't know, but it was something terrible. Oh.
Stop it! That's quite enough.
Yeah, and her voice, I had no idea what I was thinking with her voice.
Oh, now I remember. I saw.
Of course. Of course, they wouldn't let me see what she saw. Curse you! Game developers making me go to a stage to figure out what she saw. Ooh, this place looks interesting. Very interesting indeed. In antiquity, Levain concealed the secrets of the netherworld, without the means to envision an afterlife. The living imagine the land of the dead as a place where sins committed to the corporal world were punished. Their fear of this fate created this inferno we call Hell Realm. Why am I here? I wasn't asked here by the dead, was I? Then why? Either you had a desire to come here yourself, or Hell Realm give you an invitation. So we're in Hell Realm. Yay, it's such a nice place, doesn't it sound like one? I missed some folks in the other areas. I'll have to go back there later. But for now, let's just suit up and... Whoa! Whoa! What are you? Anything you like to know? Picking plants. Uprooting plants in Hell Realm can get you in trouble. If you're attacked by a result, aim for the smaller groups. Origin of Hellrealm. People envision the world after death as a realm for punishing the sins committed in life. This concept gave birth to Hellrealm. Every culture has a hell, don't they? It just goes to show that society can't get enough of the whole sin thing. Got a point there. I'd like to think that that was probably the best voice that I could even give for him. Alright, so... Oh, hey look, it's Scarecrow! Sup, Scarecrow? Scarecrow, must I fight Keats? I don't know, Alan. You know him better than I do. But sometimes I feel like I hardly know him at all. Sometimes he'll say something that cut through my heart like a searing dagger. I suppose the Fairy Lord doesn't want him stirring up any more mischief than he already has. But you know, Alan, Keats isn't the only person you should be concerned about. You mean Levain? Nah, not exactly. I just have a strange feeling, that's all. Fucking dick, Scarecrow, why don't you just tell me what you know? Everybody knows everything but me! In the next part, we're gonna venture further into Hellrealm. See you next time, guys.